Hey guys, and welcome all. This is TJ the Park Bopper. Again, episode 3 of the Chronically Chill. Just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on what we're doing with the Park Bopper and what's coming up next for that channel. This week I'm going to be working on a video we took a cruise, a 5-night cruise from Port Canaveral on the Carnival Freedom, and really didn't video per se for purposes of vlogging on that trip, but we did get some videos from some shore excursions and some pictures from that trip, and I'd like to kind of just go through it and do a video explaining the time that we had on that cruise. Our ports of call were the Dominican Republic, Amber Cove, and Turks and Caicos, Grand Turk. So we'll talk about that, talk about the ship. Again, we're talking about the Carnival Freedom, so it's the ship without the whale tail at the moment. So it'll be a nice little discussion, nice little video about that experience, as it was a very good experience for us. Actually, our third cruise in 8 months. We've been on the Carnival Liberty. We went out of Port Canaveral as well, and we just went to Nassau and Princess Cay, the private island for Carnival. And then we took another cruise on the Carnival Sunshine. This was over Halloween, and that was a really fun cruise. We went to Cozumel, and just a really cool cruise there. Lots of a very interesting atmosphere with Halloween and so forth. So that's what we're doing. We do have kind of a plan tangentially, not in stone yet, but before the end of the year to get on the Carnival Celebration, and to do a big cruise from Miami on the Carnival Celebration, probably a 7-night, but it's going to be at the end of the year, maybe the very beginning of next year. Before we do that. In terms of the parks and what we're doing there, my goal is to get back to the Festival of the Arts for this year, and I want to do a little bit of selective festival booth eats, probably Germany at this point, and Mexico, and the Horizons Pavilion. They have some interesting things going on with Figment this year in terms of merchandising and stuff, and I really want to check that out. I'm gonna make a video from that, and again, that ends before February 20th, so my goal is to get back and do that. We definitely want to do the Woody's Roundup barbecue, rodeo barbecue over at Hollywood Studios when that opens. That menu looks great, or sounds great rather. We'll have to see how it's executed. But barbecue being one of our favorite foods, and we love the polite pig at Disney Springs. So I'd like to do a video from the polite pig at some point. And again, just barbecue is one of our favorite family foods, food experiences. Tron Light Cycle Run. That's going to be a fun ride. I look forward to taking that ride. I doubt that I'll be able to do any kind of videoing on that ride, given the new rule with Space Mountain. Unless you have an action cam that's attached to you, can't really video, and with your cell phone or anything like that. So I don't really have a setup at this point to do that. But hopefully in the future I'll have some kind of little action cam or something to do that with. But definitely want to do Tron Light Cycle Run. Looking forward to it. I think I was more excited about Guardians of the Galaxy, simply of it being an indoor roller coaster. I really prefer Disney's indoor rides because of the way that they can control the theming and so forth. But Tron definitely looks like a really good ride, and a ride that I'll probably want to ride at night, just simply not because of heat or day or whatever, but just because of the theming and how that will be it's generally more immersive at night. with rides like that. Again, you know me, I love the Astro Orbiter at night, getting the view of the park. Or the People Mover, it's just an atmospheric thing in Tomorrowland, being able to go over there at night. Let's see, what else are we doing? Well, in the midst of all this, I kind of do have some other health things that I'm going to be dealing with. I have two diagnostic appointments coming up, a procedure that I've got to get scheduled at some point, then doctor's appointment. I have another follow-up I need to do, just a few appointments going on there. My daughter, we're trying to get her going into some things, so busy, but that's just where we're at this point, and just wanted to give you guys an update and about the Park Bopper and what we're doing with that. And again, I promise that these videos aren't going to be about food. I understand that aren't totally going to be about food. I understand is that's not everything, and I want to move the focus away from that a little bit more. One of the things that I'm contemplating on doing, and I did this some last year, was when I played with the Central Florida Arts Jazz Band, kind of going on and maybe doing a little bit of choir singing again. When I was in college, I was just about in every vocal group I could get in at that point, and I love to sing. It's been a while. I'm kind of rusty, but I do sing kind of baritone tenor, and I have a pretty decent range, I think. But anyway, the goal is to get kind of back in singing, and I think really singing is something that helps your overall musicianship. So, not only your reading, but just, your breathing, your internalization of the music is definitely assisted by singing. So, want to get back and doing that with a group. I'm kind of trying to decide what commitments I can make right now for that. When I had rehearsed with Florida Central Arts for quite a while last year, but because of kind of a incident that was happened with COVID, and because some things that were kind of coming up at that time right after, we had set up a performance to occur, and then someone got COVID, and that kind of spread out through the ensemble, and then they just wanted to immediately postpone the concert and the rehearsal, and then they had to reschedule everything, and they put 7 new rehearsals out, and they're going to do another performance date. So it got complicated, and I just did not have the time to continue to devote to it at that point in that season. So I want to get back to it. It's a trek over there. It's about an hour drive from here, and having to make that once a week is kind of intense. This choral group that I'm going to sing with, or one of the choral groups, is just about 15 minutes away. So I think that'll be an easier thing to make. And again, in terms of sharing these experiences, I'll video what I can and give you kind of little updates on this channel. And anything that's related to the parks, or anything related to all right, so the video, I got an alarm went off, the video cut off, and now I went and talked for about 3 or 4 minutes, and now the video's back and I'm back. So anyway, plans for the channel, again, and this one I'll be about food. We're going to do some other new things that are opened up in Orlando, hopefully. There was a robot museum that opened up, looked kind of cool, but I'm gonna give it a few months to kind of get the iron, because it's the first of this company's kind of experiences, and see what happens with that. We're excited about Epic Universe opening when that happens. excited. I think we want to go snorkeling again, something that we did when we were on the cruises with snorkel. So I think we're going to look into some freshwater snorkeling and do that as a family outing at some point. Something that's really low cost and fun. I think it's just something that once we all did it the first time, we were just smitten with it. Just something that's so cool to snorkel. So we're really excited to do that. If I can tear my family away from Mario Kart, my daughter absolutely loves that game. She is a master of it. She can divide her attention 4 ways with it. She knows not only can she beat us, but she knows when and how or what happens, and she comments immediately when something happens to us and we're playing in terms of our character. So she's just incredibly good at that. I'm very happy that she's happy doing it, and it's something we enjoy all doing together. Again, we want to definitely do some more outdoor things here, walking and so forth. Is kind of in the corridor related to travel, tangentially or just environmentally, just kind of community goings on. I'll try to feature in the Park Bopper, and this channel will just be kind of a making of for the Park Bopper channel. Again, if you like this, or you found me, here talking about prader-willi or what have you, check out my other channel, the Park Bopper, and definitely subscribe to that if you can. If you'd like to subscribe to this channel, I would love that too. Again, if you're connected into the Park Bopper and you want to kind of keep up to date with me, and this will be kind of like a daily post, hopefully, of what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So I'll try to do something a little bit every day. I'm definitely going to be posting, whether it's talking about aspects of illness or something that I'm getting ready to do for the Park Bopper, or a current event that I feel like I can discuss. I'll do that with you guys on this channel. I really appreciate you coming and spending your time and letting me ramble here. And I really want to grow my community of friends and family and subscribers, and get looped in. And I would really like that, community of chronically ill folks, for us to kind of get connected as boppers, so to speak, folks that can't do the intense long days at theme parks, that can have to take short bursts of time and activity and kind of connect in. That would be my goal and hope for that, whether it be prader-willi, or what have you, folks. I would just love for us to all be connected in community. I think there is a need, I think, for folks with prader-willi to kind of feel connected, not only into their families, but into a community. So, and adults especially, I think, all the force and movement is kind of with children, and I think adults need some kind of respite or community place to go to too. So, hopefully we can all kind of get together and form that community. The world's a big place, and there's they say out of every 12,000 kids at this point are diagnosed with prader-willi or are afflicted by it. And so we've got a big community out there in the world as folks for this rare disease that have prader-willi. So hopefully we can get connected. And I'm sure a lot of us go to theme parks, and a lot of us love Disney. So yeah, you have a place at my channel. If you feel like it, you can email me at thechronicallychill@gmail.com, or themeparkbebop for the Park Bopper. Feel free to drop me an email at any of those email addresses, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. I'm busy, but yeah, I definitely would enjoy receiving some emails from you guys. Comments, likes, subscribes, however you want to do this is fine with me. I really want to grow the Park Bopper channel, but I'm glad to have everyone come be part of this community that wants to be a part of this community of folks that are chronically ill, that enjoy Disney, that want to be looped into a community of boppers. So those are my thoughts. God bless you. I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll try to enjoy mine. My daughter's got to pick her up later, and she's got a long day, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun playing Mario Kart, and maybe if I can convince my family, we might watch the new Black Panther. I went to the theater and saw it, loved it, loved the Namor arc, and hopefully I can get them. I know my daughter's kind of wanting to see it, so maybe we'll do that. But love you. God bless you. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.